Gym session for today. Love is the beacon of light. We're going to tap on the issues of partnerships. We're going to talk about the issue of nurturance and self-care. And then we're also going to talk about self-expression. When it comes to partnerships, we want to make sure that when it comes to the relationships and partnerships that we've experienced in this lifetime, that we understand that the good ones and the bad ones have all been purposeful to our becoming, have all been necessary to who we are at an authentic level in this right now moment. The teachers that have been a part of those relationships and partnerships have all provided lessons to us that we experienced in those relationships and in those partnerships. All very necessary to teach us about ourselves, to teach us how we align with others, to teach us what we don't want to align with, teaching us how to step into our power, teaching us how to yield to another person's personal power. And so we have to be respectful of the interactions that we have had, that we have, and that we will have with others. And know that in this moment, it is a time of releasing the relationships that break us down and drain us, but embracing more fully the relationships that nurture who we are and build us up. And then when it comes to nurturance and self-care, we have been programmed to seek out love from outside sources in order to feel fulfilled. But the important thing to understand is that the grandest love that gives the grandest fulfillment is the love of self, is the love of soul, is the love of spirit, and the love of the divine. When we love ourselves enough to tap in to what feeds our soul and what nurtures our soul, when we love ourselves enough to always be in connection with our divine spirit and our divine nature, it allows us alignment with that divine energy, that connection to God energy. And that is where we will gain the grandest fulfillment and glow to the light that we are here to share, to the light that is beginning to glow brighter and brighter within us. It comes from the love that is first embraced from within. Okay? Then self-expression. We are here to be who we are at an authentic level and allow other people to be who they are at an authentic level. We are not here to get other people to do us, and we are not here to do them. Rise to the occasion of self, in the ebb and flow of who you are in this life. You know, whatever changes you want to make to who you are, to your appearance, whatever adjustments you want to make to what it is that you are creating, whatever it is you are doing in the energy of you, when it comes to how you look, when it comes to how you move, when it comes to how you live, when it comes to what you create, do you at your own pace and to the beat of your own drum. And then you allow other people to do them at their own pace and to the beat of their own drum. There is no competition in being who you are at an authentic level. We are not trying to rise in an effort to push somebody else down. We are not trying to shine our own light and dim the light of others. Be you and allow other people to be them. Period. And so as we've talked about how we align with other people, as we've discussed how to truly love ourselves and the type of love that we really desire, as we have impressed upon being who we are and allowing other people to be who they are, when it comes to communicating in relationships and partnerships, when it comes to communicating in a very loving way, when it comes to communicating from an authentic and loving disposition, this is where you really want to surrender to the divine. understanding that when you are speaking your peace and your truth, and when someone else is speaking their peace and their truth, it can be a very emotional environment, a very heated environment, especially if everybody is just trying to speak and understand from where they stand and not allow the other person place or presence in the moment. And so as you release relationships and partnerships, also as you embrace new relationships and partnerships, it's time to let go in love and also receive in love. Knowing that just because something is coming to an end, just because we've reached a point in relationships and partnerships with others that aren't necessary for our soul advancement, there's no need for anger. There's no need for hatred or discontentment. There is a great shift taking place in all of our lives right now. And the only way to move through these shifts in energy is at a peaceful and steady pace. And that's where the divine comes in at. You just breathe and relax as you allow these energies to be presented to you and settle within your own energies. It's not a time of worry and frustration, but it's a time of happiness. So relax and find ease into the happiness of the moment. It's a time to really speak your truth boldly with loving concern for the hearts and ears that your words will fall upon, but also find peace with the words you speak. Understanding the power and impact of the words that you speak. You ain't trying to hurt nobody. You ain't trying to cut nobody. If you truly want to be heard, then you're going to allow your words to come out in such a loving manner that you consider the heart that you are speaking to, and even if the energy of understanding whatever is being discussed in the moment isn't in alignment with your own thoughts and understanding, then you got to know when not to say nothing. Know when to kind of just sit with the words that are being spoken to you so that you can clearly hear the words from the realms of your heart and not from an egoic disposition, Anything made aware to you that you have been concerned about, receive the understandings from both points of view. Because you may have seen things one way, and then another person can have seen things another way. So even if something doesn't make sense to you, be open to the understanding that has been had from someone else's perspective. And again, you be firm and grounded in your standing and make sure that you are truly in touch with self and tapped into self to where you've allowed yourself to truly understand and not just trying to have it your way, so to speak. Not just trying to see things from your point of view, so to speak. You have to be firm and grounded in who you are, but also be flexible and be able to bend when it comes to the thoughts, feelings, and viewpoints of another, So it's just a time to be love when it comes to communicating with other people, leading in love, finding the peace of pace in the words that you speak, and also embracing at a peaceable pace the words that you receive. Be understanding, be grounded. First and foremost, be love. And where you find conflict in your reasonings of communication, then don't say nothing. Just breathe and allow the divine to move the pace of the conversation, giving you the understanding that you need to have in the moments that certain conversations are presenting themselves, whether we are embracing a connection or releasing a connection.